So the Fed is about to meet next week, and it's March 17th and 18th. And I bet you want to know what they're going to actually do at that meeting. Well, I've got a few ideas. This is Ron Wojciechowski for the Black Hole of Real Estate. And I will tell you that's next Fed meeting coming up. I will be shocked if anything happens. I think it's just going to be unchanged. I don't think it's going up. I don't think it's going down right now. We're lobbing bombs at other countries right now. Well, Iran specifically. I don't think there's anything else going on. But you never know what we might do over, between now and the 17th and 18th meeting. But oil went up, it spiked, came back down. We're using some reserves. I think gas prices will stabilize a little bit because I don't know that this war thing is going to last a long, long time. But it could tick inflation up, at least on the gas price. And when inflation is rising, the Fed has shown over the years, under Jerome Powell specifically, they're very hesitant to make any changes in interest rates, especially lower, if inflation is rising or just net neutral. And I don't know there's going to be any evidence right now that's going to show that inflation has gone down since the last meeting in January. And if that's the case, my suspicion is there won't be any movement. That only leaves one more meeting before Jerome Powell exits as the Fed chair and the new chair comes in. So I would look towards May and June for some changes in the interest rates. Maybe we squeak one in April, right after tax time. That might actually happen. But right now, there's no compelling evidence that says we are going to get a lower interest rate in the month of March. And if you think about it, there has not been a rate drop in 2026. And it's not likely that we're going to get one this month. We've actually projected this. And if you go back to the podcast, what you'll find is that we said we might get one between now and the end of the term of Jerome Powell. And if we're going to get it, it's probably going to be the one in April. If not, the new Fed chair will come in. And I do believe that there's going to be alignment between the president and the Fed chair to lower interest rates for a lot of reasons. You can decide if they're good or not, but there's a lot of reasons. The cost of borrowing money is super expensive for the government. The debt is racking up on a daily basis, and a lower interest rate would absolutely help that piece, which could help the country's finances, but that's about as far as I'm going to take that piece. I'm expecting nothing to happen at the Fed meeting on March 17th and 18th. We can set our sights on the April meeting and then beyond. If you got questions about interest rate or what's going on at the Fed, definitely dial it in here. Hit the subscribe button. It's the easiest way to keep in tune with what's going on that financially is going to matter with you when it comes to borrowing money, those interest rates that are going to affect your monthly payment, and other decisions that you are going to make financially. This is Ron Wojciechowski for the Black Hole of Real Estate.